Welcome everyone to a possibly long-ish form series of Rogue Legacy 2. Rogue Legacy 2 is the sequel to Rogue Legacy 1, obviously. For most people is a defining rogue-lite game. The games that built a nation of dying over and over and slowly trying to upgrade yourself to get better and make it farther in runs and everything else. But this game is in early access right now. It just came out in early access. This build is 0.1.1. There's not a ton of stuff in the game yet at the moment, but there is game in the game. So I think every revision or so, or every few revisions or so, we're going to come back to this just so we can show off more about it. But basically the way this game works, and the loop of this game is every time you are a new knight, the little dude running around back and forth, they all have different personality traits, quirks, and classes. And it's up to you how you deal with your choice of your next generation of knight. So basically when this person dies, you are given the choice of choosing the next of your lineage, another one of 3 choices that have different quirks and all that kind of stuff, which you will see when I inevitably die. This dude is the Blacksmith. Do I have enough for this? No, I don't. We'll have to come back and buy it then. That's how you upgrade your actual weapon, armor, helmet, stuff like this. This lady lets you upgrade runes, which gives you abilities like this one makes you move faster. Vampirism makes you get health back for every person you kill. Capacity gives you more max mana. This is my offshore bank account right here. It's a nice little joke. You need your offshore bank account because whenever I join the Boatman of the Dead, he takes all of your money before you start a fresh run. When you have a offshore bank account in this game, there was something else named that in the last game. I get to keep 10% in my bank account to help carry over for upgrades the next time. So the runs are all procedurally generated. The first game had 4 or 5 different areas. This one has 1/1.5-ish at the moment. So I'm going to try to go through the whole area. I might try to fight the boss that I can't beat yet, but that's a thing. So basically all we're going to do, you run through, you break stuff, you try to get more money to boost your run, and you fight monsters as you go. This game has a down bounce, or an up bounce, or you can call it, where you can bounce off lamps, enemies, some other things to get more height. I don't remember the first game having that, so that's new for this one. This one also had, they're called insights, but it was basically side missions with stories to be able to get new things. So the New Roads Traveled one gave me the Air Dash, which is this. There's one for the Inner Demons Aesop's Challenge one. Gave me the ability to talk to little star crystal gem monsters that give you hints and more lore about the game. They were both kind of fun, puzzly things. Oh crap. Fun, puzzly things to go through. And they were definitely something new for this game. The other big notable new thing that I've seen, like I said, is the different classes, which I can show you once I die. And there's also secret doors like the one I just opened, where when there's cracks in the walls, you use magic against it to open it up. And along with that, I can go up here and get the treasure chest, which more times than not just has more money. Sometimes it has blueprints for the items for the blacksmith. Sometimes they have runes for items from the other lady. Whatever her title is, I'm not sure. Every time you kill an enemy, they will not come back if you come back to the room. So you kind of want to clear out the guys as you go. I'm also trying to be hesitant because I know I'll probably need to climb up these barrels to find something. There's a chest up there. Nope. Nope. There we go. I'm also... I might die quicker than I thought, because I'm kind of playing stupid already. So your health is the green bar in the top left. There we go. Mana is the blue bar. Mana rejuvenates every time you hit an enemy. I only get health back because of the perk I have. Aside from that, your only health back is finding chickens or turkey legs. Very Castlevania-like. I'm hoping to find a fairy treasure chest room, which are usually the rune R-U-N-E based treasures, and those are always puzzle elemented as well, where it'll be like, don't take damage, get through in 15 seconds, don't touch the floor, things like that. I'm actually, okay. Actually, I was going to die there because could not see where the bottom was. That's usually a bad thing. That's just a chest down here. So the trick to this one is obviously don't go in the flames. You can see the jets shooting out when the fire's about to come out. The dash in general was a crucial upgrade to find. That's big for a game where you need to be very agile and movable on your feet. Does this person have... Okay, so this guy's trait, you can see my weapon, my talent, and my spell. The trait is his generational perk, or negative perk. So he has crippling intellect, so I have low health, mana, and WPN, whatever that stands for. Low weapon damage, okay. But my mana regenerates over time. So in a game where I die a lot, that's useless. That was a fairy chest room. That was the perk there, or trick there was not to die or get hit. I could have unlocked the chest. So this will show you the map and the parts that you've seen so far. I've saved up 270 gold from that run. That was actually a really bad run. So this is your, choose your heir to the throne, heir? I can't think of it now. So Lady Meg is a knight. She has gigantism, which you can see makes me giant, and I'm way bigger as a character. I have not played as someone with pacifist yet, so I don't know what the trait does. I'm pretty sure it's probably something bad, so I'm not going to do it right now. Lady Sarah is a ranger, which has low health, but you get different items, obviously. She can super jump, because she has muscle fibers. She also has a crippling intellect trait if I want to use her. And there's Lady Ruth, who is a barbarian that has high health and damage and less mana. She has a cartographer trait, which gives me bonus gold. But the map is revealed, but no position marker. Out of the three, that is the most doable for another run, so I'll show this one. After every run, before you go to where you get the boat, there's your castle that you upgrade. This has different permanent perks. This is what you're actually saving the money up for, mostly. I cannot afford any new ones at the moment, or would have a little dollar sign on top of the item. But for example, here is raise max HP. Here's raise weapon strength. This gave me barbarians. This gives me more health gain from meat, so forth and so on. I'm pretty sure this is as far as the skill tree goes out right now because it isn't early access. Usually when you finalize a trait, it unlocks more more attachments to the tree, or more attachments to the castle in this case. But as you can see to the left of the weapon upgrade is still locked. The one above the butcher shop and the offshore account is locked. So I'm pretty sure I'm almost maxed out the tree for where we can go right now. So again, we come back down here. We can talk to him to buy items, talk to her for runes. As a base monetary value, most things start at around 500 gold for this area. So I know I don't have enough, so I'm just going to go start over again. He's going to take extra gold this time because obviously I didn't spend any, but I do get to bank a little bit extra as well. So if this game is all like the first game, this is the final boss door, which is why it will stay closed. The Barbarian's air attack is kind of slow, but it's a fun spinny thing, which switches her up from the knight we used the first time was. Sometimes it's better, sometimes it's worse. All depends on how you want to play the game. The trapdoor looking door things, those little platforms, they can only be destroyed if you do the down smash. You can also bounce your way up them, kind of, if there's a wall of them going up. It's kind of a pain in the ass to do. I guess the Barbarian swings a little farther, so I can just swing and hit those. So at this point, I am pretty sure I've found all of the entries that are available, but these give you little stories. This is how I found out about some of the special unlocks I could find up until this point. One other thing I think this game has, that the first one didn't have, when you get hit, they give you a second to kind of jump out of it and do something again. It's not a perk or anything, it's just part of the game. which kind of takes a little while to get used to because there's like a weird pause in the gameplay while you wait for it to take effect, or not take effect if you don't use it. So at least at this point, the two things I want to try to show off is the inaccessible area and the boss, like I said. Since it is randomly generated, I can't guarantee where they are. I just know the new world is almost always to the right. As a general statement, they were always north, south, east, and west of everything. I must have some perk that unlocks the whole map. I have not seen this before, so that is good. I actually will cheat then. So what room do I think of? Alright, so there's a treasure chest and one up from it. Which one's a treasure chest with one up from it? It's actually kind of a pain to figure out. We're just going to keep going up. So maybe that's part... Oh, okay. So maybe that's how cartographer works then. Right, so I know what these rooms are usually tracked as. Alright, so we go down and then right a bunch. So it's kind of hard to show the timing of it. But right there I did the air save thing. Okay. So I know for a fact this is a boss room. So we just unlocked a blueprint for a trinket, which means when I go back to the construction guy in the beginning, I can now buy the upgraded trinket if I want to. Buy my book that I said before of the Aesop's Challenge Read Memories thing. I can talk to this little blue guy now. And as an example, this one told me how to unlock the door for this boss. You can't do it until you have the air dash. You had to basically bounce off that, dash over here, and bounce off of that before the flames went out. Now, as long as I don't die. I've seen all these before, so I'm just going to skip them. As you can see, it looks like it's raining here. So we can go in here. This is a different full area of the castle thing that we're in. Like I said, these are all blocked off because the game is way more early access than I thought it was. Which is kind of disappointing, but it is what it is. I could have done better due diligence to find that out. You can tell though because when I come in here, the land itself is blue. The starting level is purple. There's different colors for each area, so you know distinctly where you are. If you read this little book, it says the bridge is part of the second biome, which isn't ready yet. This is an RPG. Exploration is key, so we can let you explore a little bit. So now we're going to let you go past the bridge if you want to the third area. Feel free to check it out, but it's not necessarily stable yet. So this is just the snow world, which is going to be another, obviously, area that's eventually in the game. It's very small right now. Knowing I can't beat the first boss, I will not be able to beat the second boss. So I'm not going to try. I'll tell you that flat out. So even though the boss usually beats the crap out of me, we're going to go back and fight him anyway. I do have a decent amount of gold, so at least if I lose, I can buy the new equipment. That was stupid. I can buy the new equipment I just got, which will help down the road. Alright, so this is the first boss in the game. Talk some trash. But as you can tell, him hitting me does a good chunk of damage. Me hitting him is not doing a ton yet. So I definitely need to level up some of my other stats more on the castle screen here. But as a general statement, it is kind of hard to level up, only because of the fact that if I can't go into new areas that drop you more gold, you're kind of stagnating with the small amount of money you can get a run, which ballpark is usually about 1,500, 2,000 gold. I'm definitely gonna die. That's okay. You're made to die and do it over and over again. Alright, so we will do Ranger quick just to show it off. They are a diva, which trait is unknown as of now. I'm pretty sure I know what it does. I think I actually had it before, but I don't remember now, to be honest. So if I want to buy these things with dollar signs on them, I can. I do have enough. I personally know I want to at least buy the Scholar Chest because it gives me more armor. And I do want to buy the Leather Band because it gives me more armor and dexterity as well. My strength level, my weight encumbrance thing is low, so I will need to upgrade. Did I already do it? Okay, I can't. So in theory, you would upgrade this the weight capacity more. Again, I guess it's not in here yet. So, as a general statement, I can't buy it now, wasting too much money. As a general statement, the super early access of this game is a little bit frustrating still, because there isn't a ton you can do, but it is fun. It is on sale, as it is early access and brand new, so keep that in mind. Diva only puts the spotlight on you, so it's kind of harder to see in the rooms. And the other thing that I know that it does is, when we find an enemy room here, there's more enemies, there has to be. They're probably easier to show off in a room with less things in it, so try to get out of this one. That's okay. So when you kill everything, it throws roses on the ground in celebration of your good deed, which is kind of cool. Another thing that's different about the Ranger too is obviously you can't move and run with a sword. You have to aim your arrow, hold down X, and shoot wherever you want to. Also, if you do it midair, it pushes you the opposite direction of which way you're shooting. So as you see, it's pushing me back, which you have to keep in mind when there's tons of spikes around and everything else, as it could push you into spikes, which I've had it do to me multiple times. Part of the reason why I don't like using the Ranger. But it's fun to try different things, so. Just my own personal preference. It does not mean that she is good, bad, in between. This is a magic tree. I either can take damage now, increase my max HP overall, or I can get a heal if I want to. We're going to take damage, but get more max HP. The wooden bridges fall as soon as you jump off of them. That's what's going on there. The thorn things you can attack and destroy. If I could have seen the floor, I probably would have reacted a little bit smarter than I did, but again, that's okay. I almost pushed myself into those spikes with my shot, because I forget that when you shoot in midair, it smacks you around. At least in the dark rooms, it is benefit. I do like the fact that it throws the roses. That helps. This combination of traits is okay. I also have my magic thing right now. Is you can shoot a 9 ball, which bounces up to 9 times. Alright, so hopefully I don't screw this up, because I know this will give me something good. I'm almost dead. But the fairy rooms are basically what I'm looking for at this point. Just gameplay, progression-wise, as I know they will help me the most to at least get different rooms and try to add some stuff that way. Alright, one more run. That's the best, that's the addictive part about these games. It's always one more run. And since I have a mage, I can show him off as well. The way the mage works is, it's kind of hard to judge. I know the explosion starts where his little white circle explosion thing is. Sometimes it looks like the blast goes through, like a straight line from the circle to me, so I can blow things like that up. I'm not 100% sure. At least visually, like kind of there. Seems like the same thing. That doesn't seem good, whatever I just brought into the world. Okay, it's just zappy things. My one problem with this game in general, my gameplay style, I definitely power through things too much. Especially when you're not using a knight class. Obviously I'm not supposed to be going run and gun with a freaking wizard. I kind of always forget that I can't tank with everybody. And I do die a lot, specifically due to that. Get the out of here with that. The first time I got to this room, I didn't realize that you could jump on top of these platforms. So you actually do it this way too. And I felt way more accomplished as a person doing the bounce route and not just basically jumping up like a normal person. These little glowing things are little portals. Warp you around. Get in there. It's bound to happen. Alright, well that's Rogue Legacy version 0.1.1 for right now. As a new update comes out, I would probably play it again just to keep showing it off. This was one of my favorite... Okay, shut up. This was one of my favorite roguelites. I think I completely destroyed the first one, got all the achievements. I will be trying to do that again in this one. That's fine, room slots. This perk's black and white, by the way. I did, like I said, beat the hell out of the first one. Planning on beating the hell out of the second one. Did just come out. Body of work. Early access, blah, blah, blah. Thank you very much for watching, though. I will see you next time for more. Waits.